Hello guys, let's get right into the winner with the cookware. We went ahead and drew a name. We're gonna do a drum roll. I'm excited. Okay, the winner is Tanya Lambert. Congratulations, Tanya. You have 1 week to contact me with my email provided in the description box. And I'll wait on you for that. And if you don't contact me, I have to choose somebody else. So congratulations, Tanya. Thank you for everybody that went ahead and entered the contest. And hopefully we get to do another one pretty soon. But congratulations, Tanya. Go ahead and contact me and we'll get that shipped out to you. Now into the video we go. Congratulations. Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Donna. Today I'm making a pineapple upside down cake. Good old classic. But let's go ahead and jump in here. In my pan here I have my oven preheated ready to go to 350. You're going to put 1 stick of butter in your 9x13 pan and just let that melt. Keep an eye on it, you don't want it to burn. And then just take a little bit of it on your little brush here and brush the sides really well because we don't want that cake to stick. We want to make sure this comes out nice and pretty. So just brush it really good with your brush here. Up and down the sides. Got some brown sugar on this thing here. Okay, got that there. Now I'm going to put right over top of that melted butter. Let me get this out of the way. Right over top of the melted butter, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my 1 1/4 cups of brown sugar. And we're just going to sprinkle this over evenly. Sprinkle that brown sugar right in there. And that's 1 1/4 cups. This is a delicious, moist pineapple upside down cake, guys. Now, you can use chunks, the pineapple chunks, or you could use the rings, but today I have chunks on hand, so that's what I'm using. If you use the rings, do maybe 8 of them. That all spread out there. And then right over top here, I'm going to go ahead and, now before you start anything, actually I should have brought that up. Go ahead and get your pineapples drained really well. I have them here in my little strainer where, see all that juice? You want to get these dry as possible. And I got 2 1/2 cups of the pineapple chunks. And just lay them in there however you want. Can you guys see that? Yeah. But I'll go ahead and get these all laid in there and I'll be back. Alrighty. I got my pineapples in there. I think 2 cups, about 2 cups of pineapple chunks. Or you could do the 8 pineapple rings. How many pineapples you want? You want 8? You want 12? It just depends on you. Now I'm going to go in with some cherries. And just drop them in wherever you want them. That's a big one right there. I think I counted out 20 I have here. But remember, cherries are really sweet. And this is a rich pineapple upside down cake. But just drop them in wherever you want them. And that's what I'll continue to do here. Okay, we got that done. Now remember what I said. You put as many cherries on as you want. You don't have to do the 20. You could do 10. It just depends. You don't have to do the cherries at all. Okay, that's just totally up to you. All right. Now let's move this over here, out of the way. And in my bowl here, I have 2 2/3 cups of all-purpose flour. And to that, I'm going to add in 1 2/3 cups of white sugar and 1/3 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to have them both right here. We'll mix that right in with our flour. Okay. And I have 3/4 teaspoons of salt. Get my baking powder here. And 1 tablespoon. Leveled off there. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Now I'm just going to mix this up. Just get this mixed up good. It's going to be a good cake. I like it cold or warm. Alrighty. Now here in my bowl, I'm gonna crack me 2 eggs. Here's my 2 eggs. Get my whisk back out of here. Just beat them slightly. And to that, I'm going to be adding in 1/2 cup of canola oil or vegetable. Get all that out of there. And I have 1 1/2 cups of buttermilk. And I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Okay. And we're just going to mix this up like so. Just get those eggs and everything, that oil all mixed up. Now you can go wet, dry, dry, wet. It doesn't really matter here. Since this is the bigger bowl, I'm going to dump it right over this here. There we go. And I'm just going to get this mixed in a little bit here, and then I'm going to beat it up real good for a good 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, I beat that up for about 3 minutes. Now, if you have a beater, use your beater or your mixer. You know me, if you watched my videos. I go at it with my whisk. I don't like those bulky things. And just try to get this evenly spread right over that cake. Or right over the pineapples. Sorry about that. Get it spread over the cake, huh, Donna? Don't know where my mind's at. Alright. Now, just gently, just make sure everything's covered and evenly spread out. And we'll get this into our oven. Make sure you have another baking sheet underneath this in case, because we know if you've made them, the juices from the brown sugar and butter can drip down the sides, and you don't want that mess in your oven. So set this on another baking sheet, or a baking sheet on the next rack underneath. And it's ready to go. In the oven, 350. It'll bake between 55 minutes to an hour. You put a toothpick in the middle, comes out clean, it's done. You just want it golden brown. Okay? Okay, now meanwhile, while your cake is in the oven baking, get you a baking sheet, a cookie sheet, something that's big enough to fit over top of that 9x13 pan that you're baking your cake in. Because this is what we're going to put over top of it and flip it upside down. So you want this to fit completely over that cake pan. And on your pineapples, please be sure to use it in 100% pineapple juice, because if you get it in the syrup, it's going to be way too sweet. So be sure that your pineapple's in the 100% pineapple juice, or you could use the fresh pineapple, whatever you choose. And if you don't have buttermilk, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. You can definitely make some up by using whole fat milk, and I use 1 tablespoon of vinegar, then I'll put 1 teaspoon of vinegar, and just stir that up in your milk and let it set on your countertop for maybe 10-15 minutes, and you're ready to go. So get that sheet ready, guys. Okay, guys, there it is. Nice and golden brown. Mine cooked like 58 minutes. Did the toothpick. It's clean. It's done. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just go around this. It's still hot. It just came out. You're going to flip this up being hot. You just want to go around it, make sure nothing's sticking here, because you want to get this cake out as soon as possible, because you don't want that brown sugar and all that syrup stuff start to get real thick, and your cake won't turn out right for you. It'll stick. So let's just be sure these edges are all good here. Okay, now I've got my Old Faithful cookie sheet that I've had for years. I'm going to put this right over top as I lined it with my foil. It fits this well. Now this pan is still hot, so I'm going to just flip this. Here we go. Okay. Now I'm going to let this set here for a few minutes, because you want all of that brown sugar, butter, all that good stuff. See, it overfilled a little bit here. Kind of did a little overspill, and I had another sheet underneath, so it didn't get in my oven. So we're going to let this set here maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll lift that lid. Okay, fingers crossed. Hopefully it's not sticking. It's been setting maybe close to 3 minutes. A little over 2 minutes, actually. Fingers crossed. There it is. It came out nice. See there? That sucker's still steaming hot. But I'll let this sit just for maybe 10-15 minutes. And we'll cut it, and I'll have a bite with y'all. Okay? Okay, guys, it's been resting probably about 15 minutes or so. I cut me a piece from the corner over here. See there? Don't that look yummy? That cake is nice and moist. But I wanted to try it with y'all. It's still nice and warm. Yum! That is so good, you guys. This is a delicious pineapple upside down cake. Look at that. It's delicious, delicious. But you guys go ahead and give that a try. I sure hope you guys enjoy it. Please like and subscribe and share. Help get me out there. It helps for me to do what I love to do. And if it wasn't for all of y'all, I wouldn't be doing it. So you guys take care. Stay blessed. Stay healthy. And make you one up. You're going to love it. Bye-bye, y'all. See you later. Enjoy the cake.